trying to figure out this weird vibration on her car. I think I found some of it. Hopping up and down. The wheel looks to be true. There's definitely some hopping. Check the other side. So send a video to Olivia, and I don't know how bad that is. This one's definitely the rip. Is that causing the tire to be unbalanced? The whole thing does seem to be moving up and down. This one I think I could bang out pretty easy. So while I use this mostly for cutting, it's quiet, starts all the time, and it's lightweight, easy to push. I use this to do spring cleanup, chop leaves and stuff. And well, today we're swapping on the wheels because here's the rear wheel, and she is rear wheel driven. She's just looking a little tattered, so we went on the interwebs and went to, that doesn't look good, went to Amazon and got ourselves some new wheels. So I'm basically pounding these out, cleaning them up on the wire wheel, then lubing them up and then reinserting them. So being that it's wheel drive, it's hard to push, so I have to use the Go juice. Even these wheels are really tattered. I've had this for about 10 years plus. Let's see, Tully was, no, Olivia was, not sure how many years, but I think it's at least 10 to 16 years. It's hard to tell, but it's been a while. I brought it home in the Saab. I remember I was amazed I could get the whole box in the Saab. That was version 1, and that disappeared in 2014, 16. So yeah, it's old. So we're here at the vet because she's got to get blood work because she's going to get fixed. Not that she's broken, but she's going to be less broken. That's in a couple weeks. Where are you going? You can get that printing machine going. Nope. Oh, there it is. Nope, it's gone. Where are these guys are for sale? What the hell? Well, I'll be dipped. I don't know what the heck that one's doing. That one looks like it's seen a few cars in its time. Well, back to the garage sale. So you hit the drive button mode and you keep hitting it until it says hold. And then that holds the battery power. So I've flipped to gas on the right. And it emptied that out. So now we hit go. The engine will start in a moment or two. Again, mode, back to normal. 1, 2, 3, hold. So you can't see it, but there's a Prius full of her stuff, Sophia, and a van full of her stuff. Not taking this because it's cold and wet, and plus I gotta check on the rear end here. I think that bearing's bad from overheating, but anyhow, so we got the volt out. Every day I gotta take the volt out, disconnect her from the digitals, and air up the tires, though ironically, well, that had 50 pounds, so it is still going down, but it seems to be going down at a lower rate now that she's driving it. Still got to move some of her stuff. Some of the stuff I get the old, well, you can donate that, or I can move it. But just got this pile to move. I'm gonna move in her bedroom, that light, and then a couple boxes up there. So my goal this weekend is twofold. My goal this weekend is to survive the move, moving Sophie to Buffalo, and get this up there, get this out here, and finish on it. So what is this? This is a huge dining room table. It's an ash tree slab ×2 that was from a tree that we cut 6 years ago from our yard because it was ash tree. Then I built a stand for it. And then out of the trash, I found 4 chairs that are hideously uncomfortable and ugly. So the foam is just a low density foam, and it's like 3 inches of foam stacked on a really ugly cushion. I guess there's a 5th chair because the 5th chair is in there and it's got arms. So she wants to give the old table to her cousin with the old chairs, some of them. So anyway, these might be temporary, but if I can just move this over here, I might have to roll that over, move some things around and put that up down there, then I could actually park another car in here. But more importantly, I need to get, maybe I won't even move this. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to work on. I need to have room to work on that and get that done. I'm gonna have to measure it. So this is like 4 feet, 4 feet. So that's 12 feet. Table's 12 feet, so she's a rough one. So yeah, but first we gotta drive to Buffalo, which is about 8 hours. And there's that. This there's 2 main problems with this. One is there's an oil leak right inside there. So the oil leaks out, which is normally not a big deal. The engine oil leaks into the transmission, but it leaks on top of the muffler. But more important, it's dry clutch. So I gotta monitor the oil because it's leaking out and the spot and smell the transmission fluid. And at some point it's gonna oil the clutch, which is gonna ruin the clutch. So I got the seal, but I gotta take all this off. Just haven't found the right weekend. Still won't find it this year because I got to get these other projects done. So, yep. On this, the caliper's been dragging, overheating the wheel, which might have baked the bearings. So the bearings were right in oil. I did open the diff fill plug and put some more oil in there, probably about half a pint, which I saw that the cover was all rusted and that needs to be replaced. But that's a whole other thing. I do need to change the fluid in any case. But it wiggles weird. Now, it could wiggle weird because the tires are really worn. So last year I replaced the rear tires, which were really bad, and then found that the rear tires, which are the new ones were passenger tires, just didn't have any grip. So I took the bumpy passenger ones. They were very worn and put them on the back, hoping that, spinach would kind of wear them down. Maybe they did a little bit. I don't know. No, you can see that's... maybe. I don't know. Any case, I need to replace these tires. And I'm sure that's part of the problem. Also, the brakes pulsate badly. So, I found Napa in Manaway does turn brake rotors. So I just need to scoosh it out and go get those put on. And so, anyhow, because nobody's driving this at the moment, it just kind of sits at the moment. But there are times that I need to use it, like next week, which is these wheels need to get snow tires. So she's going to be driving 38 miles each way through the snowy areas she used instead of 6 miles. So we're going to get some Michelin X's, which are the best snow tires. And I got the new TPSM fall stems, and I got the tool to convert them over. So I need to clean these up this weekend, pop them on. I did confirm that they are the right wheels. I checked the wheel codes and went on the interwebs, and these are Volt 17-inch compatible wheels. They're the exact same size as the others. It was hard to measure the others because they're kind of in use. Now, they are different. Not bad different, but they are different. So this one is more like a Chevy something, and while these look the same, these are actually polished. See how shiny they are? Whereas those are more of a matte finish. Not that it really matters, but this is still running weird. The engine light didn't come on when I drove it on Monday, but was it Monday or last Monday? Some Monday I drove it. So I got a smoke machine I bought. So basically I hook it up and it makes smoke and you blow through the hoses and you find the leak. I think it's leak related because typically that's what would make it run rough. I highly doubt sparkulators. Sparkulators just don't feel like that anymore. But it does run rough, so, and it's gotten cold. So yeah, we got several projects. Then my last project is I gotta dig these out, And these are my snow tires for my car. Over here, one of them has a severe leak, like a daily filler, and I'm getting tired of filling it. So I need to figure out either if it's a nail or whatnot on the outside and plug it, or send it off to get repaired at the local tire place. Got to do that next month. Usually I put the tires on in the first big snowstorm in the driveway. That's usually it. But I think November-ish. It might snow once this year. So lots of tire issues. Sophie got 2 new tires in the front of hers, and they fixed a leaky thing. Olivia's car desperately needs new, well, not desperately. Talia's car desperately this summer needs new tires, but Olivia's car needs new tires. So yeah, and, it's 50 degrees out here. It's cold. So this is downtown Buffalo. Looks like a stadium right there. So I'm gonna circle around the old Lake Erie here. I think it's Lake Erie. And yeah, it's gonna be Lake Erie, which is over there. This is gonna be along the we're gonna go north along the highway, along the lake. I guess that's downtown. That's it. Yeah, see a lake over there. See more lake. A little bit. I think I'm headed that way. There. I'm not sure. Maybe there. So this is the garage at Sophie's apartment. It's got some interesting framing tricks. I think this is called Whatever I Got Lying Around. Some newspaper in there. So it's old comics. Then we got early American plywood. We got indoor vines. That's kind of cool. You can grow your grapes inside. I don't think I want to climb that ladder. Spare range. You don't need a window. You don't need a window. So yeah, I don't know if she gets to park in here. Free batteries. One's an Everstart. Clearly that's gonna work. So she's got a little whiskey dent up there. Not a very big backyard. Looks like the neighbor's roof is kind of needing some help. At least she's got vinyl. Looks like another whiskey dent. So that doesn't look like it goes up and down anymore. Oh, I could spend a week here. Weather looks Ohio-like. Looks like they had air conditioning, a split unit at one point, replaced. So, yeah. Well, that doesn't look good. Paint? I don't know. We're cleaning up the wheels. They're taking the valve stems out, the extra wheel weights, trying to get as much of this crap off and making it look more like this. Though I haven't figured out how to get the tar out without using gasoline or adhesive, but at least get them looking somewhat decent before I take them to get tires tomorrow. Operation Clean Wheels was going well until I got to this one. So a couple things I noticed in this one is that an enormous amount of weights on it. 2, it had like a glue on it. I think I got most of it off, but this glue here, which is really kind of sticky. But biggest problem is not that. It's this. Position here. This is a bent in. You can see better that way. So I'm hopeful they can smash that in. I assume whoever put the last set of tires on there compensated via that. It's normal to have some weights, but that's a lot of weights, and then a little bit over here. So yeah, that's great. So I got the rest of Sophie's stuff out. I think that goes to her room, and I'm not sure what that is. So part of the way there, my goal is to get the table out so I can finish it this month and park the little car back there. So the next piece is to move that pile. I think I gotta unload it to move it. I think it's gonna go right here. I don't know. I'm a little confused, a little tired. Have those chairs. Maybe I could just turn. No, I can't. It's too long. Well, it was a lot more fun than I thought it'd be, but I was able to do it by myself. So the table's down, the wood is up there. She's got plenty of move to get in here with her car. Her little car's there. I spent a little while trying to figure out the rough idle when you first starts, and I don't know. I used the smoke machine that I bought. Nothing seems to be loose, like no broken more hoses. I did find the one a couple weeks ago, so I don't know what's going on. So got the wood all stacked up there, the chairs for this. So we're gonna pull the bolts in, and I think we're gonna cut the grass. Something fun. So on this, I think I'm gonna chamfer the edge here. I gotta fill something on here. That's pretty full. I gotta just fill the rest of the holes here. And I think what I'm gonna do here is tape this down, then use a vacuum and just suck it out. I'm not quite sure. These are new for tomorrow. And then I'm gonna chamfer the edge along here so it's just not sharp. Then I really want to just go ahead and cut this, but I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Gotta fill this hole. So the next step after I fill all this and get this ready is later this week, I'm gonna pop it in there and take it to the lumber mill. I got it. And they're gonna saw these down or sand them down. Basically, the problem I didn't realize till really this summer is they're different thicknesses. So I need them to be the same thickness. So I'm gonna have them sand this down, probably about 1/16 or an 1/8, and then just get this the same thickness. So they said that the drum sander was the most effective way to do it, a big belt sander, and then just pop that through. You figured like an hour, like $90, and she'll be done. Then once that's done, checks here. I've got some bolts that I'm gonna use just to pull these together. I'm not looking for them to be like airtight or anything, though you can see the wood's already kind of going different directions. I just want to kind of just clampolate them together. Then while these are out getting sanded, I'm gonna get the surface rust off these and just paint them black. I think a flat black. That's gonna take a little bit of work because they're all kind of rusty. I should have done that before, but there's 6 feet. Then just get that done. And again, that'll be a lot easier when the table's not on top. When I get that back, I can put the table on those and just kind of lean them over or something. So anyhow, yeah, that's was today's goal. Crucial to all this was getting Joe's school shit out, which happened a month and a half ago, and then of course getting rid of Sophie's stuff. I have a little bit of pile over here that I gotta go deal with, and then I got a whole bunch to donate. She left me a mess.